Yo, what's up, guys? Sir Symmetry here, and it's another beautiful day in sunny Florida. And there's been something it's been on my mind that I've been wanting to help you guys out with and bring to everyone's attention. And it's something that's really important that's going to give you a lot more energy, make you feel better, and something that's, of course, overlooked. And I wanted to start a 5-part series on recovery. Now, I don't want to just cover physical recovery, I also want to cover mental and emotional recovery because that's all of the things that's going to make us feel better every day. This isn't only going to help us when we go work out, this is going to help us when we're in school, when we have to go to work, when we're dealing with somebody in our family or anything that goes on in our life. We want to feel better about it. And that's going to help. Recovery is going to help us because there are things that's always thrown at us, but how can we deal with it? The most important thing is it's not what's given to us, it's how we deal with it. So, one thing that's very important that we have to deal with and or is actually very beneficial to recovery, and this is going to be the number one topic, the first topic of the 5-part series is going to be sleep and how important sleep is to your recovery, to you feeling better, right? One of the things that we always say is, well, let me think about it. I'm going to sleep on it, right? Because after we sleep, we feel more energized, we feel better, we feel more clear, more conscious. We don't have a lot of stuff coming our way. So, I know a lot of people love sleep. If people say if there's one thing that I could do is just sleep all day. So, because one of the greatest things that we have is sleep, is because we feel better. So, I wanted to emphasize why it's important not to only get sleep, but sleep well. Get a good night's sleep. Now, what does a good night's sleep mean? I'm pretty sure for some people they are sleeping and waking up in the middle of the night and they have to go pee and they have to do this. Their mind is chattering. There's so much going on. But what a good night's sleep to me is getting through your cycles, not waking up in the middle of the night, and actually feeling energized when you wake up, not feeling groggy and like you want to go back to sleep. If you can wake up and jet up and actually get out of bed, that's how you know you had a good night's sleep, like I did. It's around 8 o'clock in the morning right now. I went to sleep around 10:30. I woke up at 6:30. So I feel amazing right now. I got a great night of sleep, and I usually do. Now, one way that I'm going to say let's start with one. The first way that if you're waking up in the middle of the night and you have to go pee, what I'm going to recommend is not drinking anything, not even water, anything, an hour or two before you go to sleep. Try that out. See how you feel. See if that's helping you not wake up in the middle of the night. Another thing that I'm going to recommend, number two, is to eat an hour or two, a good meal. Eat an hour or two before you go to sleep so that the food is able to digest and it's in your system already. It's not just hanging out in your stomach. So that when your body is going to work and recovering and fixing all of the little repairing all the tissues and all the damage that's been done throughout the day, you are able to use that food as energy for all of that to happen. And number three, I know a lot of people are like, man, I try to go to sleep and I have so much mind chatter. I have so much going on in my mind. My mind's telling me that this thing that happened the other day has been on my mind. Work's been stressing me out. This is where if you're thinking about something before you go to sleep, that's going to come with you into your sleep. I'm pretty sure, and if you guys have ever thought of something before you go to sleep and then maybe dreamt about it, or it's been on your mind and then you wake up in the middle of the night and like, oh man, this thing is still on my mind. So I'm not saying completely let go and your mind just goes blank, because that's impossible. The day you die and everything stops working is the day that your mind goes blank. You're going to be thinking about something, but maybe put a poster up, something in front of you that will help you sleep, or release something in your mind, relieve all these mental words that are coming through, and so that you can sleep better. So, for example, maybe writing before you go to sleep and letting all these things just out of your system, or reading a book. Tim Ferriss recommends to read a fictional book before you go to sleep. I personally like to read a book because I'm not looking at my phone and I'm able to get away from everything that's kind of going on in life. So I typically read before I go to sleep, and it also helps me just fall asleep easier also. So meditation is also very important too. I don't know if you're a fan of that, or what you guys like to do, but do something. Have a daily activity that you do before you go to sleep that'll help you sleep better. So I'm gonna name a few, of course, that I already said. Read a book, maybe write, have like a poster or something of an affirmation or something saying that I'm letting everything go before I sleep. Have a routine basically. Another thing is, maybe if you like yoga, right? Try a little bit of yoga. If you like working out before you go to sleep, that's awesome too. Like working out late at night helps some people. Now, this can be a good or a bad thing, because working out can also give you a burst of energy. I personally prefer to work out in the morning. That's just because I get a nice burst of energy in the morning. So, and it also depends on how I feel. So if try to figure out something that'll use up energy so that you'll be able to sleep better. And that's part one of my recovery series. Guys, if you liked it, please like it, comment, share, and let everybody know why sleep is important and how it can benefit you. Boom.